All right. Welcome back, everyone, to Risk of Monday. Today, we are playing Mercenary on Eclipse 3. So that's double fall damage. He has a double jump from the start, so we're looking pretty solid there. Not gonna be too different from standard for Mercenary, but hey, you know, you might be new. You might be asking yourself, what is Risk of Monday? What is Risk of Monday? Risk of Monday is the series where I, Paulo Faia, play Risk of Rain 2 every single Monday. Every single Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And oh boy, we're a touch late today. Just a touch. Had something to take care of. That was weird. I don't think I've ever seen lag like that. Just a touch late today, unfortunately. Just a touch. But we shall survive. We shall thrive, even. I'm not gonna burn anything yet until I can confirm whether or not yep, I saw it. Fork. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we're gonna hit it now just so we don't forget. Hit it now so we don't forget. Yeah. Hey, it's a fork. Really could use a healing item right now. That'd be spectacular. I see a crowbar over there. I think... oh, it's a ducky. Oh. We might die here. We might die, chat. This is looking risky. Looking risky. We're good, though. We're good. I never finished explaining. Risk of Monday is the game where I play Risk of Monday. Risk of Monday is the series where I, Paulo Faia, play Risk of Monday every single Monday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And... well, you might be saying, what makes this so special? Well, dear viewer, I have just the thing for you. I virtually beat the game, you know, as I do. Yet, I discovered there is this extra bonus special mode where you can play the game in increasing difficulties. And when you beat all 8 difficulty levels on all of the characters in the game. I almost said all 8 characters, but there's definitely more than 8 characters. When you beat all of the difficulty levels on all the characters, you get a little Eclipse 8 gold badge. A participation trophy, if you will. A little participation trophy for being a good sport. And that is what I'm after here in this series. We've cleared Eclipse 2 on most of the characters. Most, but not all. Mag glass, okay, that's interesting. Sweet. Doing good now. Doing good now. I'm not seeing any equipment barrels, though. Not seeing any equipment barrels, which is unfortunate. It doesn't mean we're not gonna... There's a potential that we won't see our exit card. Although I would love to see it, so let's roll this chance shrine. There's 2 chance shrines. We're seeing hellos wisps. Seeing hella wisps. Yikes. If only we had a scrapper. Oh, it's a medkit printer. Multi-shot here with gas. We're probably gonna take soldier syringe though. And I think there was another multi-shot. Oh, welcome Cake the Second. Welcome to the stream. Catching us pretty early in this run, which is great. It's good to see. That was a rubber duck. That's not really that beneficial, but I guess we have to live with it. Alright, let's get this party started. The sooner the better. All right, let's get out of there. I do not want to be in there anymore. Yeah. Let's go. Take shit up today, guys. My Gilded Coast is bugged and not spawning enemies. Ooh, that's rough. Oh, I'm getting swarmed. I don't have the capacity to deal with this. I'm trying to, oh, sweet. There we go. I was trying for that. We're trying to get that to happen. That drone's doing quite a bit, actually, which is good. He distracted the boss for that entire fight, so I don't think the boss hit me a single time. I mean, it might have just out of the proximity of my face being shoved into its flesh, but, you know. I have a mod that has an item that gives me money every few seconds, though. Oh, that's cool. I find it weird that the mercenary doesn't really have a skill that gives lifesteal. Like Akron has lifesteal. Ooh. That was, holy crap. Akron has lifesteal. Loader has punches. Why doesn't Mercenary have some form of lifesteal? Why do they want Mercenary to suffer so much? Hows? Hows what? Huh? Sorry, I don't know what, if you're referring to something I was talking about. I usually forget pretty quick. All right, sweet. We have a couple of printers to investigate. I think medkit's something that I want to see. I want to pick up. I don't know what this one is. Oh, it's fork. Yeah, of course. Medkit's right there, so we're gonna grab medkit, actually. How is it? My run? My run's pretty good. Yeah. I don't know what else you'd be referencing. I'm doing good, if that's what you're asking about. I'm doing pretty good. We're playing Cobblemon. I don't know if you saw me streaming that or not, but we're doing a Cobblemon server, which is fun. So that's pretty good. I've been grinding that. I stayed up until 6 a.m. both over Friday night and oh, we're back. We're back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, the run's been good so far. I mean, that was first stage, so it wasn't nothing too spectacular yet. I mean, I saw. Nice. Sorry, hold on. We're losing game audio for a second. I need to take the time to sit down and find the different. I hit. Yes, I think so, Newt. Oh my gosh. Why do you mock me so much? But I have a different cord that I can use for my headset. Because that's the reason why I lose audio. It's because I bump the cord on my headset and it jiggles around in the plug. And it just disconnects for a microsecond. I'm almost free from Gilded Coast. Nice. Almost free. But yeah, so right now I'm using USB-C, which I only really needed to use it because I was originally using the mic on this headset until I got my mic set up. But my mic's been set up for a while now. I just never stopped using USB-C for it, for my headset. Because I can use, is it an AV? No, it's not an AV cable. It's an aux cable. I can use an aux cable on my headset. We're gonna pick up these. We're gonna pick up this, and then Field Accelerator would be nice, but Propeller Hat might be more important. Because that's going to be the only movement speed we have right now. And I think that'll be pretty important. Felix Area just makes me take less time, which is not as beneficial as I'd like it to be. Oh, whoa, what's going on? I don't know what just happened right there. I've been playing so much Minecraft that I'm hitting control instead of shift to sprint. And control is my utility. That's why I keep hitting it. Too much Minecraft. I think we're good to go. We're skipping Void Fields. I'm already at a point where most of the characters aren't going to go to Void Fields anyway. It's great because one of our quality of life mods has actually updated, and It highlights the plates on this stage now. I don't have to randomly try to find them. I have to just happen to stumble across one on accident. I don't think it's up there. I almost just pressed the C key to zoom in. Why don't you switch your controls in Minecraft then? Because that's just how I've always played Minecraft, and I don't want to. I'm just stubborn. That's the moral of the story. That's fair, lol. Yeah. I just don't really want to change it, because that's always how it's always been for me. And it works. It works, so I'm not really prone to change it, you know? I think the Chrono Ball is going to help us quite a bit. Oh, barely. He's just gonna keep going up. That drone is crazy strong. It is not dying. Oh, it is up there. Holy water? Yikes. Ugh. Thumbtack. I haven't gotten a single bleed proc yet. Not that I've seen. And I technically, not technically, I should be seeing some nice bleeds going. Yeah, 5% bleed chance. Tell me Starstorm broke again. That'd be hilarious. Tricorn's kind of nice. Let's see how useful it is. I mean, what, Titanic Neural could be good, but I don't think we're gonna see one of those in the stage. Oh, the clay pot. Oh, that'd be real good. Clay pot would be real good. We also need to make sure we're in the air everywhere we go, because we get that movement speed from the propeller hat. I'm not seeing the pressure plate. Yeah, you can tell I play Minecraft. I'm not seeing the plate here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're highlighted. Love it. Oh, nice Tricorn. Yeah. Tricorn could be very good for us. Seed of Life would be nice, actually. There's bleed. Oh my gosh. I don't know if the thumbtack caused that or what, but Warhorn, nice. My ankle. I need damage. Oh my gosh, I need damage. I didn't even move. I didn't even move and I just lost audio there. I don't know about you guys, but I lost audio. not what I meant to hit, but that works. And there's our other pressure plate. It's not in the worst spot. I just don't think we have the movement speed to roll a pot over there. Might be unfortunate. Oh, nice. Tougher times. I don't mind if I can. I don't really have anything I want to risk. I don't really want to... You know what? We'll gamble it. We'll gamble it before we get anything better. Okay, thumbtack. That's not bad. Thumbtack is good. Not the best thing we have. Oh, there's a, I didn't think there'd be a scrapper right there. All right, we'll get rid of milk. We'll keep sticky bomb until the boss fight's done. We can go right now, right? I think I grabbed everything on that side. I had to double check. I have to. All right. My headset's just being goofy now. Yeah, we grabbed everything on this side. Ooh, a coin. Play pot? Let's go. There are so many things shooting me. That was really good. We got the tricorn. Oh, my regular drone went down. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff he's draining health from. That's a lot of healing. I don't think I've ever seen a pot do that much healing. Now we get him.
Ooh, a harvester. Ahoy! That's worth it. Ugh. Let's see if that's okay now. Right, we have a tougher time sprinter, which we already did grab one. I think we'll wait. Let's see if we can roll. No, there's nothing. There are absolutely no pots over here. Oh no, and I have Urn, which takes the pots. Okay, we're gone. We're gone. Unless we have anything to scrap. We have a sticky bomb. Wasted State could go, but it's giving me 50 more health, so I'm not really that bothered by it right now. 50? 25, eh. Ooh, an abacus. That's kind of good. Is it something I want to pick up here? Not especially. I mean, I don't have great items anyway. We'll take an opal, a backup, and a hat again. I think that's gonna be a pretty good picks. Oh, there's another. Oh, I do want it. Oh, I could have gotten rid of the harpoon. That's useful for the tricorn at least. What was the tricorn buff again? Oh, it's just attack speed. Okay, that's still good. Whoa, I think that's the first for me. Oh, it's F12. Damn. Lost Seer's Lens is not really worth it. Ahoy! Good old Merc. Welcome, Tobias. Welcome, welcome. Ahoy indeed. We actually have a ludicrous amount of we've gotten 2 propeller hats and only 1 horseshoe. So we have a pretty ludicrous. What is Haunted lamp. Ooh. I don't think that's really worth it. We have a ludicrous amount of aerial movement speed, so I get significantly faster when I'm not touching the ground. Anything's better than a tricorn. That works. I think that has the same cooldown as a tricorn. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's kind of cool, but that's about it. Oh, that attack speed buff off the tricorn. Crazy. Yo! Yo! Oh, we got a Malice. That's right. I forgot I got that. Whew. That's why we love movement. I like characters that have good movement. Oh, that's a Goobo. That's a Goobo. We're safe from Mithrix. Mithrix can't harm us. As long as we keep that. The backup is so much fun after the new drone AI. Is it really? I haven't noticed that much of a difference. I haven't noticed that much of a difference. The backup has always been good, in my opinion. It has saved us in multiple circumstances. Specifically, at least one Void Fields run. Oh, dude. I used my double jump before I even got up here. The backup has been so much better after the new DLC. I mean, they seem like they're pretty good, but I really haven't seen too much of a difference with the drones, personally. I mean, I haven't really been doing drones city, you know? I really haven't been farming drones all that much. That could be good. Also, I don't have the new DLC anyway, so I'm not really up to date with drones and whatnot. I'm getting weird frame lag. Ooh. Oh no, the choices. We're going bleed. Paper plane's gonna be huge. Because we're pretty much always airborne. Yeah, tricorn. I mean, it does seem like mildly better. I wouldn't say it's like really good or anything. I just don't really know. You know, it's not like I'm downplaying it or anything. I just don't really know. I can't really tell. I mean, at least it's good that they're not bumbling idiots anymore, you know? Have I seen TP? I don't recall. Oh, whoa. Oh, a Hopu feather. Nice. The backup drones were pretty stupid before the AC update. Yeah, they were. I'm fully aware of how bad the drones were. They were in rough shape. Every drone AI was pretty hammered. I think we have a little too much movement speed in the air. Or maybe it's just the, it might just be the harpoon I need to get rid of, because we did just kill like 7 things in quick succession. Ooh. Oh, yes, please. All right, run it. I feel like we've been clearing stages really fast. Probably just me. I'm burning. We don't really do that much damage. I mean, when our Warhorn procs, it goes kind of crazy, but maybe it's just the movement speed I have. I just feel like I'm clearing stages way faster. It might just be the simple fact that I'm actually on a movement character, as opposed to, I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm in no means saying that Artificer isn't a movement character. She just has vertical movement, not horizontal movement. And Mercenary is all about moving whatever direction you want to. Like that. Oh, there's one chest I missed. Okay. The backup is really good. I feel like it's always been really good, though. Even if the drone AI wasn't that great. The build kind of struggles. The build we got going on now kind of struggles against ground enemies. Small ground enemies. Because it's very air-centric. That was an interesting place for that portal to spawn. On top of me. There it is. Grab our Goobo. Sorry, can't rock the backup. Goobo's more important. Not dying to Mithrix is more important. I think we just have to time. Oh, fort. We just have to time out when we take him out of phase 3. If we can control that, since there will be a Goobo on the field probably. Okay. 50 seconds. If we can knock that down to 30. I did it again. I pressed control again. Oh, Dios. Ideally, we won't even need it. But should I still take it? Will that extend Goobo's life? I feel like I should take a Dios and some crit glasses. 26% chance to crit. And a Dios. Sounds really nice. I think I'm gonna take it. I've seen this map too many times. Go, Goobo, be free, be free! Hailstone Titan. He's like a newborn. He's like a little newborn baby. Dios might not work on Goobo. $8.19, dang. Ooh, Gorags would be nice, but does Dios not work on Goobo? Goobo doesn't take your items? That's a lie? What? Goobo is always taking your items. Unless they changed it, Goobo has always taken your items. I can pull up footage of past runs and show you. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not calling you a liar. But Goobo has always taken items. I don't think it ever has. I call cap. I call cap. Tell me how Goobo has always killed Mithrix for me when I've had him in Mithrix fight. Phase 4. Goobo has always killed Mithrix. Bro has 50k health. You can't tell me that 300% damage is what does that. You cannot tell me that's just 300% damage. That doesn't seem plausible. Oh, we can give... Oh, wait, that's crazy. Woo! Woo! Oh, that hurt! Oh my gosh, that hurt! Why are there even 4 of them? Ah. Ah. I almost just walked into that. I'm not trying to call you a liar, but there are numerous occasions where I have seen Gubo absolutely wipe the floor with Mithrix. I have watched Gubo proc bans. See the life. Nice. We're gonna wait for Gubo to spawn. We're gonna watch him. He does not seem to have my items. Interesting. Interesting. The jury is out on this one. Oh, watch. Oh, that's so good. Oh. Ow. That's pretty funny. That the stone golem, hello? The stone golem showed up like it was the bodyguard for that mushroom. Okay, this is very interesting. I'm gonna have to check something when we're done with the run. I need to remember to check something. What's this? Hunter sigil. Get down, Mr. Predator. That's what it was like. I was going to fight that shroom, and the golem just spawned right in front of it. I think the Warhorn is just the best thing to grab here. Yeah, it's just longer time. Which, the longer uptime we have, we're at 16 seconds now. The longer uptime we have, the better. Charger, that might be good. Oh, 3D glasses. We're grabbing those as many pieces of white scrap as we can get. We're grabbing 3D glasses. Oh, the equipment drone. I'm gonna give Gorags to the equipment drone. Propeller hat and Fabinro's dagger. Nice. Have you played Quality Mod? I don't think so. I'm not the one that made the mod pack, so I don't know. I really haven't messed around that too much with on my own with the mods. So if we're talking about Minecraft mods, then yeah, I've messed around with that stuff, but not as far as Risk of Rain goes. What is that, Slug? It's a really good mod. I know exactly what you're talking about. No, I haven't messed around with it. No, but I did watch the guy that created it. He wasn't the guy that created it. It was like the guy that made the ideas for it, basically. I watched him play the mod. I have watched it. I've seen gameplay, but no, I haven't played it myself. It seems pretty good. And it seems like it'll be better the more DLC I have. So, you know, I still have 2 DLC to buy. Oh, nice. We're gonna sacrifice everything non-essential. All of our non-essential whites. We're gonna get some green scrap up. Crit scope. Crit scope, duh. Crit lens. Has our equipment drone even hit Gorags yet? There it is. Nice. Yeah, I completely forgot about that mod. I did not remember it existed for a while. It did seem like it was a nice mod. Horseshoe, nice. It did seem like it was very cool and stuff. Yeah, I think we would have lost this run if we did Void Fields. This run probably would have been down the drain if we did Void Fields. It's a really good mod. Yeah. I think we're almost done grabbing items for the moment. Oh, no, here's one here. Oh, let's go. We love Manowar. That is an interesting item to get at this point. Quite useless, but interesting nonetheless. Dude, my drone keeps dying. Oh, I didn't find, I also wasn't really looking. Yeah, there it is. See, I didn't find Nude Altar. I think we have every item except the, well, all the chest items anyway. I have a lot of scrap to use, or scrap to get and use. Oh, Ironheart, that's really good. That's really, really good. My heart isn't, why is my health not red? Yo, I just got in the game a few days ago. I'm already obsessed. Oh, it's such a good game. I was obsessed with it from the first time I played it with my friends. Which was, for the record, the first time I played it. They were like, dude, you gotta get this game. We're playing it tonight, like in 30 minutes. And I was like, okay, I'll get it. Like, I was already contemplating it because I've seen gameplay and I'm like, it looks like a cool game. It doesn't really look like something I would play. And yet here I am. I have a series dedicated to it, if that tells you anything. But welcome, Nick. Welcome to the stream. It's nice to have you. I don't really remember where my teleporter is. There it is. I have no idea what I'm doing with someone. But I unlocked like 8 characters in one game. I don't even know what I did, lol. It's pretty easy in this game to just play the game and unlock stuff. It really is. If you like really get to a point where you're like, oh, I love this game and I want to learn about it, it's very rewarding, in my opinion. Like, at this stage, I can play basically any character in the game and know what I'm doing. Not like with the greatest efficiency, but I can pretty much play any character in the game for the sake of the argument. That game lasted like 3 hours? That's insane. Did you stop on stage 5 or did you loop? You might not know what that means. If you don't know what that means, then you stopped on stage 5. That's great. We love when new players join the cult. I mean the game. Unlocking mercenaries. Oh, dramatic trials sucks. Dude, it's the worst. It's absolutely the worst. But it is. What did it even unlock? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. It's been so long. But yeah, that was. I got a good seed when I did mine, and it only took me like maybe 5 attempts. But no, it's rough. It is just rough. Terrible printer over there. Stage 8 or 9, I think, when I died. Oof. Okay, so you did loop, at least. Yeah, that makes sense then. I'm looking for chests, but I don't think I see any. I'm pretty sure I did a pretty good job of clearing, I think. That's useless. All right, yeah, it's just we gotta scrap a little bit. Should be pretty good. I accidentally cheated Merc's ult special. Oof. How'd you do that? Because Prismatic Trials it's never been available in the modded version, and yet right now I can open Prismatic Trials, and I'm on modded. Dude, this is nuts, actually. When that Gorig's Opus pops, crazy. I think it's the alt skill where you throw out wing blades. Oh, is it the right click? I'm not a fan of it, actually. I think? I don't remember. Blue portal appears. Okay, sweet. Alright, let's kill off the rest of the mobs. We have mushrooms everywhere. Like a plague. Alright. We'll kill off the rest of our mobs. Merc and the Gummy should be able to take care of that. Gubo. Gubo and the drones should be able to deal with that. We're getting rid of Bungus. We're getting rid of... I think our medkit can go. Bison Steak is gone. Rubber Ducky's gone. And all these are turning into 3D glasses. I hope that was the last one. Another Rushroom. Who's your favorite character and who is the most OP character? I'm trying to learn who to play or unlock if I haven't yet. If you have all the DLC, I don't know what the name is. I think it's Scavenger. It's the Junk Collector. The one that has the giant sack. That is by far the most OP character right now. Period. They're probably going to nerf it. I don't know if they have already. Let me check, actually. I'm going to pull up Steam. Look at the change notes. But definitely by far the most OP character. Community Hub. Or no. Where's the... Yeah, they haven't changed it. Drifter is so fun. Drifter, yeah, that's the name of it. So Drifter is by far the most OP character in the game right now. If you have Allied Collective. if you have all the DLC. By far the most OP. My favorite, I only have Seekers of the Void, or Survivors of the Void. I don't have Seekers of Storm. I don't have Alloy Collective. So I am missing quite a bit of the characters. I think False Sun looks cool. He was pretty broken. And I think, yeah, Drifter's definitely busted by like a long... Drifter's one of the most OP characters. Drifter is the most OP. Seeker and Chef have been my favorite so far. Acrid is meh. Those are the only ones I've played so far. Acrid's pretty good. I like Acrid. Acrid's actually from the first game, if I'm correct. If you're still around by the time I end this run, I'm on stage 4. I'm only doing stage 5 and then I'm doing Mithrix, so it should be pretty fast. If you're still here by then, I'll do a breakdown of what I think of each character. But my brain just doesn't work some days, and today's one of those days. It's been a long day. That's gone. You might be better off asking Cake, though, because I think Cake is better at the game than I am. But you know. Alright, we can probably get rid of Gore's Tome. I don't think I need it. I have 3 out of 4. 3 out of 5. Oh, this is kind of tough. Do we need Gore's Tome? Nah. Gone. And then we'll get rid of Seal. If we're taking damage, we're not doing something right. Railgun is pretty nice. My favorite survivors are Loader and Railgunner. Loader's pretty busted too. Loader is very busted. She has a built-in Topaz brooch, but it's legit on every single swipe of her gloves. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't know what mod does that, but I am so thankful. That's new. That might not even be a mod. They might have actually just changed the game. They might have just changed the game. But that never used to happen. That is very, very good. Oh my gosh. All right, we have a 50% crit chance right now. And our crit damage is plus 24% as well. So we do double plus a little bit. And I think we are set to go. We have our Gubo. Rear gunner, loader. Chef with the humongous ice cube was assassinating some bosses for me. Is that a bug? I do not know. I've never played Chef, unfortunately. I don't have the Seekers DLC. I just spilled freaking ice cream juice on my hoodie. Ugh. I'll be right back, guys. You can freeze False Sun and Mithrix? That's crazy. Oh, no, you can. Yeah, I know you can. Oh, so, Nick. Oh, okay. So, the thing about freezing is that It's an unexplained mechanic. The game doesn't just tell you. When you freeze an enemy, it'll show up like a little white portion on their health bar, and that appears at the 30% of their health mark. When you get them into that 30% region by dealing direct damage to them, if they're still frozen, it will execute them, meaning it kills them instantly. As long as they're frozen when they're below 30% and you hit them. It's called an execute. It's really nice. It's a very strong mechanic. So if you can abuse that mechanic, it will drastically help you. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. Oh, guillotine. Speaking of execute, the guillotine does the same thing for elites. Only the guillotine is a 13% of their health. Oh, WTF, that's busted? It is. Freeze is one of the best mechanics in the game. Places you can find it, the Frost Relic, if I'm not mistaken. It's either the Frost Relic or Permafrost. It's one of the two. I think it's Permafrost, actually. Permafrost, that sounds right. So there's only 3 places I know of. I guess including Chef now. But it's Frost Relic. Or, no, Permafrost. Oh my gosh. It's Permafrost. Artificer's Wall does it. The ice wall that Artificer has, as well as Chef, apparently. The ice cube. Chef cube seems to insta freeze, so I will be using that mechanic. Yeah, that's pretty busted. Pretty busted. Artificer and Chef are the survivors that can freeze. Yeah. Okay, there's confirmation. There's only 3 ways to freeze in the game. No. Railgunner has a cryo. Railgunner has cryo on her ult for her special. Oh yeah. I completely forgot. So there's 4 ways to freeze. Sorry, things got real hectic here real quick. Yeah, Railgunner's ult special is something that you probably want to unlock as soon as you can for her, because it does cryo damage, and where the primary, sorry, very aggressive. Her primary special makes you unable to use any of your abilities except for how did I forget that I'm a Railgunner main? That's crazy. Her primary special makes you unable to use anything except for your utility. Versus cryo, it freezes. It does less damage, but you can still use your abilities. So it's situational. And in quite a few cases, you probably want to be able to still shoot versus a one-shot damage of just huge damage. That was a coin. Nice. I wish this game was crossplay. I have a few friends who play on PC, but none on console with, so rip. Dang. Yeah, that would be really nice. Tell Gearbox to get on it. He's so slow. Yeah, that'd be nice. All right, it might be time to hit the ground running. Does crossplay with Epic Games? Oh, damn, just not on Steam. That sucks. I hate when they do that. Oh, a key. That's so useful. That helps me out so much. Oh, whew. Dodged that barely. Epic Games can play with PC, right? Damn, that sucks. Do I have a guaranteed burn right now? What is... Oh, it's the tar. Never mind. I thought it was burn doing it. But it's not. It's the... I just got double froze. It's the tar effect doing it from the base. Oh my gosh, look at my attack speed. I honestly might be able to peeler. I might be able to peeler skip. We might be able to pillar skip. Because I do have 2 extra jumps. Mercenary comes with a base jump. And then I have a Hoku Feather. We might be able to pillar skip. I am curious to see if we can. I'm going to try it when we get there. Another flask is actually good. As demonstrated by 4 Elder Lemurians attacking me at once, I do need a flask. Pretty sure Merc can pillar skip on his own. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We have, oh, but I don't have the other jet. I just have, the bad one. I don't have his quote-unquote good utility. I just prefer this one because it lets you go 3 times if you hit an enemy. Wow, what a great time to have green regen scrap. Oh, armor pierce would be nice. Hunter sigil. Okay, we have a scrapper. That's such a good thing. That is so good. Oh, the backup. It might be worth keeping the backup, honestly. Why do I feel like I hear a grandparent? Oh, it's a Wayfarer. Okay. That's slightly different. Another propeller hat. That's great. Is Loader the one who can punch? Yeah. Loader's great. Oh, that's really nice. I will take that. Hopefully we won't need the healing from it. Ideally. Ideally, we don't need the healing from it. Oh, you know what? I have 3 uppercuts. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to pillar skip no problem. Oh, a dupe drone. Ooh. Ooh, what can we do? Oh, we just have a bunch of stuff up here. Okay. Sweet. Ah, we don't need to dupe that. Plus, I have the movement speed buff from the 4 caps. Or is it 5 propeller hats now? We're going to pick this up. We're actually going to scrap it. Yeah, we're going to get him to dupe the blood. Dupe the blood. That's a lot of extra HP we get off that alone. We're going to go take out this Wayfarer. I don't want to listen to him anymore. Or it was actually frightening me. I thought it was a grandparent. Wait, is that actually how you get Loader? I need to figure out how to... Yeah, she can also grapple. I need to figure out how to unlock her. Go to Siren's Call and destroy some eggs. I have no idea where Siren's Call is. I have to look up a guide or something. It's stage 4. It's where the alloy vultures spawn. And around the map, there are little eggs. When you break them, it spawns a mini boss that gives you a guaranteed red. I say mini boss, but it's definitely as strong as the regular boss. Ooh. Oh, another coin. Damn, okay. Have we missed anything? Yeah, it's a specific stage 4 map. It's a specific one. If you just play the game enough, you'll find it. But it's I guess it's hard to describe. It's like part of where one of the ships landed. And there's the alloy vultures. They're like the big winged creatures, and they throw like little shrapnel at you. I think we're gonna do TP. Oh, parents. Oh boy. This is gonna be easy. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh yeah, that was easy. Oh, what is he duping? Dupe drone's going off over there. Oh, nice. 2 bandoliers. How beneficial. That's 2 more green scrap we get. So that gives us 8 green scrap. We can find 2 more. Chrono Bobble's decent. We can probably get rid of Leeching Seed, do you think? And then... Oh, the Jape's Cloak. I'm getting rid of that, too. It's only beneficial when you're still clearing stages. Alright, cool. I'll try that later. Are there a bunch of waterfalls there? No. No. There's like some rings. It's hard to describe. You really just have to see it. It's on a cliff. That's, yeah, that's an appropriate description. And there's a bunch of crash ships. Yeah, that's what I was trying to describe, but it's kind of hard. Oh wait, we don't even have to get rid of Leeching Seed. We can use our green on this. Scrap that. Make sure I don't forget that. Go to the scrapper. Scrapping these. Scrapping this. And we're scrapping Jape's Cloak. Sweet. That'll give us 10 on next stage. Are there any white items I can get rid of? Nah. Nope. We're set. All right. Let us go, chat. Let us go. There's a bunch of crash ships. Yeah. Sorry, I already read that. I'd say it's a pretty fun map. It's one of the... It's like above average for this game. I think a lot of the maps are really good in this game. So it's pretty... It's above average. Is there a limit to how many items you can hold? No. Technically, yes. The limit is how much your computer can handle. Or how much your system can handle. Because the game does start to slow down. It does start to cause performance issues in the game. And eventually it will crash when you get too many items. We've had that nearly happen on us. We were playing 4-player. And we had, I think, over 200 items each. And it was starting to, like, we could tell, like, it was, the game was seriously struggling. Every one of us had at least like 150 items, and I think at like overall we had like 800 items total. So yeah, there's definitely a limit. The game doesn't like a certain amount. But oh my gosh, that's doing so much damage, dude. Holy crap. Freaking perfected Lunar Chimera. Oh my gosh, that thing almost destroyed me. But no, as far as like the game is concerned, there's no limit to the amount of items you can have. But in all technicalities, like in reality, you're gonna crash before you can hold too many items. In all reality. Ooh, that might be nice. A little bit of Yuke action. Unfortunately, Yuke doesn't really help us against Mithrix. Another Ironheart? I will take that. I guess we're gonna take 2 of that. Sweet. Let's go. 2 more Ironhearts. And then we're gonna grab the there's not even anything good to grab for the white scrap. Or wait, that'll give us more crit damage. That'll give us a little more crit damage. But we are pretty much set to go. We are pretty much set to go. I think we will take our leave. It was fun. It was good to know you guys. I'm getting tired of this place. Whew. I actually almost didn't make that. Sweet. And that's how you pillar skip. Oh, you know what? Are we? I don't think we're capped on our HP. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. We have Gooba to deal with Mithrix, hopefully. Hopefully this works. I think they nerfed Gooba. I legit think they nerfed Gooba. All right. Let's have some fun. Mithrix is something you don't want to get hit by. Just straight up. He killed one of my drones already. We have the money to buy back, but that hurt. Permanency scrap? What? What are you going on about, Cake? Primitive? Oh my gosh, that was actually almost the death of me. Primitive scrap? I don't know what you mean. Primitive scrap. What Mithrix says when he destroys the throne. Oh, okay. I've never paid attention to his chat. It's all just drivel. Drivel from a false god. What is still... Oh. Alright. Welcome back, old Mithy boy. He was on me. Oh my gosh. Oh. That hurt a little bit. I'm gonna try to get him. Okay, that's fair. We are struggling. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. That freaking hurt. Woo! There's a lot of missiles flying at him. Dude, imagine if we had, imagine if we had a freaking... A broken... Not a broken... We have a broken mask. Imagine if we had, shoot, what's it called? I can't think of it. We really need to not kill Mithrix right now. We really need to not kill him right now. Okay. Okay. They're doing a bad job anyway. They're doing a terrible job. He has 5k health left. Come on. Okay. Back to middle. That's good. What? Oh, there we go. And there's Gubo. Gubo's gonna take care of him, right? Right? There's a special dialogue when you're false son. Oh, yeah. I've heard that. Okay, Gubo, get him! Oh, look at Gubo work. He's doing no damage, though. I think they nerfed Gubo. I genuinely think they nerfed Gubo. Get out there again, Gubo. Get out there, my buddy, my dude. He still has a lot of health, a lot more health than I want to deal with. Okay, well, you know what? I have... Oh, easy peasy. Yeah, Gubo definitely got nerfed. What in the world? What is going on? All right, back on track. I think we just kind of have to sit here and let the those guys fire at us. What are they called? Void Reavers, yeah. I think we just have to sit here and let them fire at us. They shouldn't be able to hit us as long as we're careful. I think I just don't do enough damage. I was gonna say, I think our Weeping Fungus, or Wungus, helped quite a bit. I think the Wungus did us wonders. Sweet. Let's go! Let's go. GG. That wasn't that bad. It was a little rough at times. A little. But that was a nice quick one. Risk of Rain 2. One of the games of all time. One of. We only did 2.5 mil damage. I could tell. Oh my gosh, I could tell. I think the lowest I've seen until now is like 4 mil. Nice. Nice indeed. And that's Eclipse 3. Next week, we are on Rex, which is going to be interesting. Rex is going to be very interesting. Yeah, let me... Real quick, I think I can pull up the... I don't know if I have the log for it or not. I don't have the log for it. It's one of these 3. Dang. That's rough. I don't have the logbook for it. Yeah, you never used to be able to do prismatic trials in modded, but we have prismatic trials right here. Let me just see. We'll do a little look-see. What am I thinking? Oh, we don't have deputy? Damn. Okay. Mercenary is probably the... Oh, no, loader, obviously. I was like, Mercenary is probably the fastest character we have. No, it's loader, for sure. This is stage 3 sulfur pools. Alright, it's this one. Did they change? Oh, they changed prismatic trials, I think. Loader has the best movement in the game, by the way. If you're on the fence, it's Loader. I just want to try and see... Best movement in the game, guys. Don't worry. Trust. They changed prismatic trials for sure. I just want to see if the next stage I wanted to see if I could show it here. Yeah, Loader looks cool, yeah. I like Big Punch. I'll have to look at a guide. Oh yeah, Loader's dope. Look at that. I have no items right now. And she doesn't take fall damage either, by the way. She's immune to fall damage. So if you were concerned, don't be. Damn, they almost full healed off that. That's kind of crazy. Oh, there's a healing thing too. Oh, Trematode. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, well, you know. Blind Pests suck, dude. Worst enemy in the game. Yeah, I can't show you the stage, unfortunately. But, we can look at Commando. He is a proc machine. Things like ATGs. Shoot, I can't. Ukulele, ATG, the corrupted form of ukulele, Polyloot. Things like that. That are like a % chance to proc, you want Commando. He's a proc machine. You're gonna bump his fire rate up, move speed. Every character needs move speed, in my opinion. I mean, it's just a movement based game. But Commando's on the weaker side. Yeah, let me back up. I can show you. Or no, we had items right here. So things like, of course, there's nothing here. Dude, why is there nothing here? I mean, Sticky Bomb is just not that great of an item, but like Stun Grenade on Commando's crazy. That's a proc. Death Mark is what I was talking about earlier, by the way. But things like ATGs. Mana War is on kill, so not Mana War. But I think Keycard's a modded item. Why am I not seeing anything? ATG, Ukulele, Polyloot. Polyloot's better than Uke, so go Polyloot if you can get it. Where is Polyloot? The corrupted item. As far as reds go, Brilliant Behemoth is great. One of the best items in the game. 57 Leaf Clover is arguably better. Arguably. Glass Marbles you always want to take if you have the option. That's just so much extra damage you can get. Iron Heart's really good. Extra health and extra damage based on your max health. Permafrost. Permafrost is a good thing to run on Commando. Because skill damage is a chance to freeze enemies. So very, very good. Pocket ICBM is very useful if you combine it with disposable missile launcher, or say Rex has this one. This one is a missile. I think it counts as a missile. Maybe, I don't know. Things like fireworks too. Huntress, one of the weakest characters in the game. I'm up in the air on her primaries right now, but you want to run Blink. It's better than Phase Blink. And you want to run Ballista because that's just insane damage. Her arrow rain sucks balls. It sucks balls. Ballista's really strong though. With her, it's basically you're tagging them a couple times, then you're running away. She needs health. She needs movement speed, not so much because she has her teleport, but she definitely needs movement speed too. Still, things like Hard Light Afterburner, good on any character. Where is it? Hard light. Right here. Hard Light Afterburner, good on every character. It adds 2 extra utilities, which for her is 2 extra blinks, which, I mean, that's just a given.
Hopu feathers are pretty good. You probably want damage over a Hopu feather though, if you have the option and your damage is weak. Hopu feathers give you an extra jump, and that is a base game item. I don't have all the items here because of the fact I'm missing 2 DLCs, so I can't really, give you all of that info. But with her, you'll want crowbars. The crowbars are pretty good. In general, for damage, it's better to have 1 of every damage item than it is to have 100 of 1 damage item. And that's because the damage increases off of the damage items are multiplicative. So if you have 2 different types, they multiply against each other to deal increased damage beyond what they do on their own. It's very beneficial to spread the year out. But if you have the option to get multiple crowbars and you can't find any other good damage items, you get the crowbars. Bandit is pretty cool. I think Burst is better, and I think Serrated Dagger, because the Shiv just isn't all that. And Dagger can proc bands a lot more easily. Bands are some of your best items that you're gonna be looking for. Kiaru's band and Runold's band, wherever Runold's band is, right here. Runold's band. 2 of the very best items. They say, we have to back out here real quick. They say 400% damage in the log. We'll pull it up real quick. Hits to deal more than 400% damage. It's 400% base damage. 400% base damage. And what that means is your skills here. Burst does 5 by 100. That doesn't proc band. Serrated Dagger, it does 360% base damage. That doesn't proc band, but it gets close. And then Smoke Bomb does 200% damage. So things like Huntress's Ballista, 3 by 900, that 900 is gonna proc a band. This does 330% damage over time, doesn't proc band. Commando's Suppressive Fire, no. Phase Round does 450% damage, that'll proc band. Right, so you want to look out for things that say 450% damage. I can't put my cursor over it, but it says things that do 450% damage in a single hit will proc a band, and you want to try to run those in quite a few cases. We'll go over items in a second, but Bandit's pretty good. Desperado is considered his best skill. I prefer Lights Out just because it's so much cooler, but Desperado is pretty good. It stacks damage, and that's just goated. There's Driver right there. What is going on? Multi Nail Gun and Rebar. Scrap Launcher is okay. I don't really like attacks like this, and Power Saw is melee, and you just don't want melee. But Nail Gun and Rebar, you can swap back and forth and use them pretty effectively. Any 400% damage procs all bands. Yes, both bands are procced at the same time if you have them. His stun's pretty good. Car mode's pretty good. Retool, you want Retool over Power Mode because it reduces your movement speed by 50%. And this game is about movement. You don't want to stop moving. So that's just not beneficial. Engineer, I'm not sold on Engineer's primary. I think the laser focus might be better. People like bouncing grenades. I don't like them. They're hard to use on aerial targets. The only problem with laser focus is it has a limited range. The spider mines are better because typically your pressure mines aren't going to prime all the way. They're not going to fully arm because you're basically throwing them out to just hit enemies right away. Thermal harpoons are definitely his best utility. Definitely his best utility. And the stationary turrets are exceptionally better than the moving turrets. Laser focus is modded. Oh, well, yeah, I guess stick with bouncing grenades. But your stationary turrets are your best thing. Your turrets get they receive your items when you place them down. So you want to make sure you have, giving your turrets a single bungus is one of the best things you can do because that gives them constant HP regen. And it's very strong for them, not as strong for your character. But you want to keep in mind what items you're picking up for them just because they're stationary. Artificer is really good. She has very strong vertical momentum or vertical movement via her Ion Surge. Flamethrower sucks balls.
One of the worst skills in the game, in my opinion. I don't know if they've buffed it, but it's just gross. Ion Surge. Fungus is good until Eclipse 5. Okay, that's fair. Ion Surge is really good. Wall is really good. It's your choice between Nanosphere. Nanosphere freezes, if that's something you're looking for. The wall freezes as well. I prefer the bomb for the nano bomb for the extra damage. And then Plasma Bolts isn't as good because Flame Bolt does ignite. It burns. And that tends to prove very useful. But Artificer's pretty good. Mercenary we just played. Laser Sword, Uppercut. Locke says that the Focused Assault is better. I prefer Blinding Assault because you get 3 dashes. I just like the movement speed. And I also run Eviscerate for the same reason. The movement speed. Flamethrower just sucks. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't really like Slicing Winds. I prefer Eviscerate for the movement speed. And neither of them proc bans anyway. So it's really a moot point in my opinion. I just use it for movement speed. Rex, you cannot run any of his ults if you plan on doing Eclipse mode. For the simple fact that it does self-damage. And when you get to the higher Eclipse difficulties, taking more than like 10% of your health permanently lowers your max health. Which really freaking sucks. Although what it doesn't tell you is it's 15% of his current HP. So if you only have half of your HP anyway, it's only taking 15% of that, not 15% of your total max HP, which is good. Loader's goated. I run full primaries on everything. I think Locke told me that I think he said that this, I don't remember which one he said was better. He told me one of these is better. But I don't remember which one. I prefer all the primaries. I don't think you need to worry about Eclipse right now, Nick. Yeah, Eclipse is, once you're familiar with basically everything. Grapple's fun. Charge Gauntlet's Loader's biggest move. The Pylon you can grapple off of, by the way. So that's pretty good. And Scrap Barrier, she's immune to fall damage, which is great. And then striking enemies with the Loader's Gauntlets grants a temporary barrier. So that's your basic attack. And then your Charge Gauntlet also does it too. But I think those are the only two skills that do. Spiked Fist might. I don't know. Not sure. Acrid. I prefer Blight, but Poison is stronger. Poison is stronger. Poison doesn't kill, however. Blight does kill. I keep the Spit attack for aerial enemies. I prefer Caustic Leap because it leaves a pool and it does damage over time. This one stuns, which is very useful. It also has a longer cooldown, though. And I use the Leap for movement, so that's what I tend to prefer. Captain, all primaries. Diablo is funny. It's hilarious. Not practical in the slightest. Poison is way better than Blight. Yeah, well, I'll stick with my opinion. Okay. You probably want double hacking beacon on Captain. I run healing for stage 1. That's the only reason I run it for, really. Railgunner. I use all primaries. Yeah, you don't want second rain. You don't want her primary or alt secondary. This is for movement. And then, like I said, this freezes and it doesn't disable your weapons like Supercharge does. Void Fiend is very strong. Very good. Best character, in my opinion. But in terms of characters that I like, Void Fiend is really good. I like Acrid. Artificer's good. Bandit's fun to play. If you get the right items, Bandit's really fun. Loader's very strong. False Sun looks pretty good. Drifter is extremely busted. I haven't seen too much Seeker gameplay. But yeah, Railgunner's all utility sucks on Railgunner. All util, it is slow field. Yeah, it's not very beneficial. Why do I still hear Chur? Okay, good. I thought we were stuck with Chur. Oh my gosh. That would have been frustrating. Are you still with us, Nick? Are you still there? I know I've been talking a lot. This is a proof of life check. We need to know you're still alive.
And Cake knows quite a bit about the game, so I would personally take Cake's advice more than mine. Guys, Nick might be dead. All right, Nick has left us. Unfortunate. Nick has left us. Wrist and pepperonis. Just in case you're using this as like something to refer to later on, we'll go through everything anyway. Having one of every item is very beneficial. Armor plate is something you want to keep one of. Like, even if you need to get rid of just one thing to pick up something else, you want to keep an armor plate. It does reduces all damage by 5. It's helpful, you know. Mochas are very good. In my opinion, it's one of the best items in the game. A mocha is equivalent to half of a goat hoof and half of a syringe. It's both in one, but halved. So basically, 2 mochas equals 1 syringe and 1 goat hoof. So they're equivalent, but the mocha just gives you both benefits at the same time, just in half of the size. I prefer mochas just because it's one item. Bread loaf sucks, but it's better. Mocha's really good. Yeah. Topaz brooch is better now that they buffed barrier. I would say it's still not the best form of barrier by far. But it is good. Tougher Times, one of the goats. You need a couple for it to really show, but it's pretty good. Tri-tip dagger is really good. Bleed is one of the best status effects in the game. One of the best damage over time effects in the game. Broken Blood Tester. You're gonna have to help me out, Cake, here, because I don't know which ones are modded and which aren't. So I'll need help. I think Broken Blood Tester is not modded, but Broken Blood Tester is beneficial. It's a good healing item. Tri-tip depends on the survivor. That's true. You want to have... Bleed is good on every survivor. However, if you want to bleed for build, you want something like Commando with high fire rate. Blood Tester's modded? Okay. Alright. Blood Tester is modded. Broken Blood Tester is modded. RIP. Welcome, Carbon Chaos. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we're ending soon. I apologize. But it's good that you showed up. I appreciate it. Armor piercing rounds, very, very good. Increased boss damage. It only affects bosses, though. So you want at least 1. Probably no more than like 3. I don't know. You'd probably rather spend it. Oh, good. No worries. Oh. Well, hey, if you're interested, we do Risk of Monday every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So I'll be here next week if you want to show up. That's on you, though. Lensmaker's Glasses. Crit is very good on every survivor. Like, again, the same thing with tri-tips. There's specific survivors that use it better. Just a high fire rate, typically. Like Maltese, Machine Gun, or Commando. Crowbars, once again, good on every survivor. Very good for big hits like Railgunner. Crowbar's busted on Railgunner. Debit card just sucks. It's a trash item. Trematode's modded. Empty Diary is good if you pick it up. I don't know if it's modded or not. Fireworks you want to get rid of. They're helpful for clearing stages. They're not helpful beyond that. Like, if you're just like, if you're opening chests and trying not to die to everything. I love Artie Crowbar. Artificer? For which skill specifically? Because I did love it on Nanobomb, but then I realized that Nanobomb, Debit Card, and Empty Diary are both modded. Okay, nice. Fireworks is fun. It's fun, but it's a dumb fun. I'm sorry, I had to say it. Bison Steak is good early, trash it later. I always keep fireworks. Yeah, okay, Cake. Okay, Cake. Maybe the comment I made about trusting Cake isn't so great. Nanobomb Gaming. I basically haven't used Nanosphere. I'm the same. I've used Nanosphere in like 1 or 2 runs, and I just couldn't, like, it just didn't work. It didn't work for me. Fork is modded. Delicate Watch is pretty good, but you got to watch out for that. The fact that it breaks. Delicate Watch you want to try to find one of. I think Glass Harvester is modded. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Glass Harvester is good. Steak is only really good on False Sun. I mean, Steak is good early on, like when you're early in the game. It's beneficial. Roll of Pennies just blows. It's terrible. Bad item. Guardian Amulet's modded, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Guardian Amulet is good. Cautious Slug is really good. One of the better healing items. Power Elixir is pretty good. It saves you from death, and it also saves... It also saves every stack of items that breaks except one. So let's say you take near lethal damage and you had 3 watches and 3 glass harvesters. Only one of each will break, so you'll still have 2 watches and 2 glass harvesters instead of all of them breaking. It'll also save your life. It's pretty good. It doesn't save you from one shot though. If you're below your one shot protection and you get hit, you're just dead. I prefer an arc over a straight line because I'm like that. We're curved gang. Curved gang. I'm going to look for crit, attack speed, bleed burn, and healing after kills over time. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Goat Hoof is one of the best items just because movement is goated. It's goated. You get it? Because it's a goat hoof. Gasoline's pretty good. Gasoline is very good. It stacks radius. And gasoline, especially if you can find... I think Ignition Tank is modded. I'm not too positive. No, it's not modded. Ignition Tank makes gasoline, like, drastically better. But it's good already as it is. Milk Carton sucks. I think Malice is modded. Yeah, Typhoon. Yeah, Malice is modded. Don't worry about that. Medkit, I think, is good. You can use it to cheese the Void Fields a little bit. Not the best healing item in the game, for sure. For sure. I think Molten Coin's modded. It's decent, though. Bustling Fungus. Cake Set's good up until... Ignition Tank is vanilla? Yeah, okay, I thought so. Yeah, Ignition Tank is really good with gas. It makes gas extremely powerful. Bungus... Cake Set is good up until E5. It's very good for Engineer's turrets. Like, it's one of the essential items for Engineer's turrets, period. But it's very useful for healing. If you can get a chance to stand still, it's very useful for healing. Focus Crystal, you want at least one of these on every melee character, period. It gives you point blank damage. And again, damage buffs stack. So if you have a Delicate Watch, Focus Crystal, and then say, yeah, if you just have these two, it's a lot. It's more extra damage than having 2 of one of them. If that makes sense. I never scrap Bungus in hopes of a Wungus. That's true. Wungus is a very good item as well. Aldi Shaped Opal is good. I tend to keep one of these. Paper Plane increases airborne damage. I think it might be modded. Propeller Hat increases movement speed. Might be modded. PSG is good in certain circumstances. Yeah, it's multiplicative, not additive. Yeah, so if you have the more different types of damage buffs you have, the stronger your overall damage is going to be versus having, say if you have 5 different items that all buff damage, that's better than 5 of one item because they multiply against each other. Where if you just have one type of item, it's additive. Like if you have 5 watches, it's plus 20% for each watch versus 5 different items. That 20% gets multiplied together to increase, which is good. PSG is good for very specific circumstances. Technically, on higher Eclipse levels, you want Shield because Shield regens faster than HP, basically no matter what. And I'm taking this from R&D Thursday. It might be a hot take, but I can actually agree with him and see where he's coming from. If you can get Transcendence, having a bunch of PSGs is just dummy thick. It makes you really good. PSG is decent. It's decent. Yeah. It has specific use cases. 3D glasses are modded. Rubber Ducky potentially modded. It sucks. Oh, White Scrap? White Scrap is good. You want to keep White Scrap. Backup Mag's good. I think it's modded though. Backup Mag is really good. Energy Drink. It's sprint speed. Energy Drink is technically more than a Goat Hoof, but I think they stack on top of each other. Transcendence is my favorite item in the game, but I limit myself to only using it in multiplayer. Damn, it's kind of OP otherwise. It is pretty OP. Pretty strong. Sticky Bomb just blows. It's not good unless you're fighting like a gigantic boss that has a ton of HP and doesn't move, aka Beetle Queen. Backup Mag is vanilla? Oh, sweet. Backup Mag's goated. Good on most survivors? Yeah. Like, the majority of them can use Backup Mag very well. Stun Grenade is good. Soldier Syringe is good on most survivors. There's a few where you'd rather have, like, more damage versus faster fire rate. Thumbtack is modded. I know that, but Thumbtack is good. Monster Tooth? I don't know if Monster Tooth is modded or not. But Monster Tooth is a good early game item, bad late game. Rusted Key is good. You want to try to save it to get an encrusted key. But Universal Charger's modded. Uranium Horseshoe, I'm not sure, but it's good. If it's not modded, grab it. Warbanner is vanilla. It's not the best. It's good early on, but you're gonna scrap it later. Maybe it's good for Collector's Compulsion now. Monster Tooth is vanilla? Okay. Oh, Collector's Compulsion. Yeah, it's probably good for that. Probably really good for that. Predator is pretty good. I don't know if it's modded or not. I think it's not. Predator is really good. It gives you 5% crit, which is just helpful, and more attack speed when you crit. So, Brass Knuckles, very, very good. Very good. You want as many of these as you can get. This is 25% stronger for base damage. So Brass Knuckles will make your bands go crazy. I usually scrap Warbanner. Yeah, Warbanner's... I think it's good early on. It gives you attack and movement buff, but it's in a limited area. I think Broken Mask is modded. I'm pretty sure it is, as a matter of fact. It's good, though. Bandolier sucks. I hate it. Gore's Tome is good when you need to farm money. Jeez, that's certainly a modded item. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is gnarly. The devs would not put that in the game. Ukulele is good for hordes of mobs. You want to keep it to try to get a Polyloot, because Polyloot is exponentially better. Polyloot is very strong. Deathmark is good. I think it's a modded item, though. Deathmark is very good if you're doing debuffs. Warhorn's good. Fuel Cell's good. Guillotine, I think, is modded as well. But Guillotine is good. Guillotine, you can leave. It has an execute on it. But you can take it or leave it. No, the Knuckles is what I found nuts. Oh, the Knuckles are modded? Oh, okay, well, I didn't think they were modded. But yeah, this is crazy. Knuckles are crazy. Deathmark is vanilla? Nice. Deathmark is very good. Very beneficial. Will-O-Wisp is good. Hopu Feather is good. Felix Server is modded. Karu's Band is one of the best green items, period. Karu's Band and Runold's Band. Very, very strong. If you have one of each, they proc at the same time. And they have a 10-second cooldown. Nothing changes that. Shipping Request Form is good. I don't know if it's modded. I'm sorry. I'm just going through. These two kind of suck. Harvester's Scythe is pretty good. Hunter's Sigil sucks because you have to stand still. Infusion's good because it increases your health. Manowar is really good. It's just like gas, but it's kind of better. Low quality speakers doesn't seem that good. Mag Glass is good. ATGs are really good. Really, really good. Hunter's Harpoon. You're going to want to drop these when you get into high stages because they just make you run off cliffs, basically. Old War Stealth gets bad. Shuriken's good. I'm sorry, this is just kind of terrible. Prefer Runolds over Kyaru? Really? I mean, it does freeze, actually. You're right, it does freeze. Freeze is good. I thought it froze. I swear Runolds froze. Anyway, Kyaru's better. I don't... You can say what you want, Carbon, but Kyaru's better. It does damage over time. Which is... It allows you to skip phase 4 Mithrix. I'm sorry, I'm going to speed through this now, because I'm starting to ramble. Regen's crap's good. Soul Ring's good. Leeching Seed's not the best. Chrono Bobble's not the best either, but it helps. Rose Buckler can be left. Red Whip is good. I think this is modded. Ignition Tank's really good. Lepton Daisy's not the best. Razor Wire's kind of meh. Berserker's Pauldron's good. These two are modded, I'm pretty sure, but they're both good. Enigmatic Keycard's modded. Jape's Cloak is... I don't like it. I think it's kind of bad. It probably works really well if you have temporary items. Probably works really well. It might be modded. I just prefer the chunking. That's true, yeah. Doesn't freeze. Harpoon sucks. Yeah, it'll throw you off a cliff. Abacus is pretty good. 100% crit. You want this on specific high fire rate survivors, basically. Alien Head's good on any character. Shattering Justice is really good. Blood Dice are really good. Aegis is unique. It can be good for certain builds. Brilliant Behemoth is good on any build. I don't really know what Sentient Meat Hook does. I don't think it does too much. I don't personally like it. Microbots only come on Captain. They're pretty good. 57 the Clover is like the best item in the game, almost. Laser Scope you only want if you have high crit. Ceremonial Dagger might be a modded item. It's busted. Spare drone parts are good for drone build. Erratic Gadgets. It's good if you do lightning. If you have like Royal Capacitor, pretty good. Dios, ironically, it's a good item, but at the same time, you're better off if you don't need it, right? You're better off grabbing something else if you're strong enough to not need it. Headset makes you immune to damage. Glass Marbles is extra damage. Galvanic Core is modded. Happiest Mask blows. That's terrible. Green Chocolate's kind of mid. Ironheart's good. Frost Relic is good on melee characters. Ben's Raincoat is... It's like... I think it's mid. I think it's like mid-tier. Rejuve Rack is good, but ideally, again, you don't want to be taking... You don't have to heal too much. Brain Stocks, I don't seem to be able to use that very well. Resonance Disc is pretty alright. Pocket ICBM's busted on missile characters. This got buffed recently, I think. It's a little bit better. Permafrost is really good because it freezes. It's only a... they buffed that. That was a 3% chance. Symbiotic Scorpion's really good. Desk Plant's good for healing. But again, you don't really want to be doing too much healing. You want to try to, like, just be able to damage output. Ceremonials over vanilla? Dang. Aegis needs too much items to be good. Exactly. Aegis needs a lot to perform well. Like, you basically need Aegis and Rejuve Rack at the same time. Along with Weeping Fungus. Tesla Coil is pretty good. Skateboard is insane. It's really good. You can perma stack it on Railgunner by just ADSing, which is crazy. It's very good on Huntress too because her primary fires are both agile, which means with a skateboard, she can sprint in any direction while firing. So a skateboard on Huntress is insanely OP. Very, very good for her specifically. It's good on every other character, just in general. I'm sorry, this is taking forever. Soulbound Catalyst is pretty good. There's some pretty cool proc chains you can do with it, but it's niche. Harley Afterburner is good on basically any character. Queensland is okay. It's bugged. It's been bugged since the game launched, I think, is what Locke told me. It's all right. I don't prefer it. Shadow Speed is good. Just don't let Mithrix hit you with it. It's good for crit characters specifically. Molten Perf is pretty good. Titanic Neural is good if you're not defense heavy. Charged Perf is one of the best items in the game, I'm pretty sure. Defense Nucleus sucks. Genesis Loop, you're not going to want to get that low on HP, so it's kind of cheeks. But it's good to have on Engineer's Turrets, though. That's one where it's useful. Planula sucks. Empathy Cores are good. Mired Urn is pretty good. I've heard Little Disciple is, like, insane. Like, OP. But it's up there. Saver Space is one of the best items in the game. Needle Tick replaces Bleed. It's all right. I don't know if I like it or not. I'm undecided. For Lost Seer's Lenses, I'd rather have crit, so I don't pick it up. Wungus is really good. Key's really good. Polyloot's really good. Lysate Cell is good on certain survivors. Engineer wants like at least one Lysate Cell, but otherwise you tend to leave it. Void Scent Flame is busted. I think it might be modded. Plasma Shrimp is good, but you don't want Blaster Sword, which I didn't say, so I think Blaster Sword is modded. But yeah, those break. Shadow Crest is good. It's regen. You don't really want regen. Tensabobble is all right. I don't really see it. Benthic Bloom is something else, man. That's something else. It can become very bad very fast. Pluripotent Larva's good. Defiled Heart's pretty good. Gesture of the Drowned, one of the best items in the game. The majority of the lunar items suck. Primal Birthright, I think, is modded. Pretty good. Transcendence, really good. And then as far as equipment goes, you want to have something like a... you want to get exec card because it lets you open every terminal in a multi-shop. Very, very strong when you're building items. Aside from that, Royal Capacitor, Disposable Missile Launcher, Gubo. Okay, yeah. All of those if you want damage. If you're looking for other things, Ocular HUD gives you 100% crit rate. Recycler is really good. Radar Scanner lets you scan. I find it useful. Gorag's Opus is really strong if you can get a lot of gestures. Or fuel cells as well. And then Remote Caffeinator is pretty good as well. Freon just has too long of a cooldown. Eccentric Vase lets you pillar skip Mithrix. So some of these are niche use cases, but overall, that's about it as far as items go. Oh gosh. Benthic is fun, but you don't want to pick it up mostly. Yeah. Void Scent is vanilla? Oh, yeah, nice. Okay. Void Scent is pretty good. One of our mods buffed Ignition Tank so that it it was like fire-based damage effects that don't do damage over time get like 25% stronger or something like that. It was nuts. Ignition Tank was so good with Void Scent Flame. So good. But as far as your question, Nick, I'm apologizing that it took this long to get to it. Items you want on every run. You're looking for movement speed is one of the first things you want to pick up just so that you can clear the map quicker. You want damage, so things like Delicate Watch, Crowbar. Fork is modded, but Delicate Watch, Crowbar, if Glass Harvester is not modded, you want to try to grab that if you're going for crit. I just don't really know how to build damage without mods, apparently. But yeah, Crowbar, Delicate Watch, Gasoline, Paper Plane is actually very useful. Even if you're not like an aerial character like Artificer. Even like just jumping up in the air. Like as long as you're not touching the ground, this buff takes effect and it's 15% extra damage. So why not use it? Because damage is multiplicative again. So for movement, it's Goat Hoof, Horseshoe, Crowbar. Fire rate is pretty good if you're... I'd say it's good on most characters. There's some where you'd rather have other items. Backup mags are good on any character. So let's see. Movement, then damage. So Mocha, Goat Hoof, Horseshoe, Crowbar, Delicate Watch, Paper Plane, Focus Crystal if you're playing melee. Backup mag on any character, basically. You want to have at least one. It's very beneficial. Energy drink for movement if it's not modded. I don't remember. Stun Grenade's pretty good on most characters. It's very good on high fire rate characters. And Soldier Syringe is... You can take it, you can leave it. Depends on what you really want to build. If you're building for like Bleed, grab Soldier Syringe. Bleed is really good on high fire rate characters. And Crit is really good on high fire rate characters too. Crit's good no matter what, but people say to only build it if you're doing high fire rate. As far as greens go, Uke is good. Will-O-Wisp is good. Man-O-War is good. You want both bands if you get them. Hopu Feather, you want at least one if you want to try to not die to fall damage. Which I guess if you're not outside of Eclipse 5. If you're outside of Eclipse 5, you don't really need a Hopu Feather. Because you won't die to fall damage. But yeah, greens are a little more sparse. ATGs are really good. Really, really strong. Behemoth, you want to try to aim for. Blood Dice, Alien Head, Glass Marbles. Ceremonial Dagger was modded, is that what we said? I can't remember. Ceremonies are vanilla, so Ceremonial is one of the best items in the game. Like, it just helps so much. But back to reds. Alien Head, Blood Dice, Behemoth, Clover, Ceremonial Dagger, Glass Marbles, all very, very strong. Ironheart is very strong. Permafrost is very strong because it freezes. And we already talked about freeze. Freeze gives you an execute when they're at 30% health. Hard light is good on every survivor, like almost no matter what. Skateboard's pretty good. Soulbend Catalyst has some niche uses. And then as far as corrupted items, you want to try to get safer spaces. You want to try to get Wungus. Polyloot's really good. Voidsent Flame is really good as well. And then Defiled Heart if you can get it. These three are really rare, so you probably won't see them too often. But yeah, I think that covers it. The key, Encrusted Key is really good. It gives you a guaranteed voided item every stage if you can keep your keys. Like if you can get a key every stage, basically, you can do that. E3 is doable. E3 is double fall damage and lethal fall damage. Yeah. So I guess that's the breakdown. Again, with equipment, Royal Capacitor, Disposable Missile Launcher. I think Gubo got nerfed, so I'm not gonna say Gubo. So Capacitor, Disposable Missile Launcher, Exec Card is really good if you're trying to farm items. Gorax is really good if you can get your equipment cooldown down reduced. Fuel cells are good for that, as well as Gesture if you can get a couple of those. One of them is better than every other stack, so it's 50%. It's half your cooldown. Very, very good. But Capacitor, Disposable, Gorags, Exec Card I like. Forgive Me Please is all right. It's got some use cases. The backup actually got buffed when they released Alloy Collective. Recycle is pretty good. Yeah, I think that's gonna cover it. I apologize for droning on so long. Where are we at in here? Victory. What? Where's 2026? Hello? Oh, here we go. Yay. I don't know why it was... Oh, I guess because I did that. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. Ugh. Thank you for everyone that stopped by. I'm sorry for rambling on for so long. Enemies, blind pests, the worst enemy in the game. Period. They suck. All right, and on that note, I will see you guys later. Again, next Monday, we're doing Risk of Mondays. Every Monday, you know. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Hope to see you there. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more Risk of Rain content every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. See you, Cake. I'm going to be playing some Cobblemon, actually. I'm not, like, fully going offline. I'm going to be playing Cobblemon, which I think I might start up a new stream for that. I'm going to start up a new stream for that. So I have to take a bathroom break first. But Cobblemon, we do Moist SMP every Saturday. We're supposed to be doing Adventure Sunday every Sunday. However, I think we're on hold for the moment. But Cobblemon is going to be filling up a lot of time as well, because I am really enjoying that. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more content. If you enjoyed, I really appreciate that if you do so. Make sure to like if you enjoyed. As always, no, oh my gosh, I hope to catch you on another stream or video. As always, have a good and peace out. If you're watching Cobblemon, I will be live shortly. And not peace out to you, because you're still going to be here. So, yeah. Thanks everyone that stopped by. Oh, what am I doing? Oh my gosh, I didn't even do the thing. Thank you to everyone that stopped by. Thank you, Cake. Thank you, Tobias. Thank you, Nick7481. Thank you for stopping by. And thank you to Carbon Chaos 8163 for stopping by closer to the end. I appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoyed. As always, have a good and peace out. Love the music in this game. I'll let it run for a little bit.